Hey, what's up? Hello! How's it going, guys? So it has been 10 months. That's right, I'm in double-digit territory right now. And do I regret it? I mean, maybe every other minute, but no, just kidding. I mean, not really, kind of, sorta. So I'm happy I did it, and I'm still sticking with it. I love my braid locks. I'm just more noted of the fact that the braids are still there. And I know at the beginning I was like, oh, it's fine. I can handle this, and I can still handle it. That's fine. It's just, it's nice to see, you know, some areas that look more locked than others. But anyways, so what's been happening with me? Well, I made a coloring book all about black queens and their different forms, representation, because we know it's necessary, different looks, different things to color in. If you want more information, you can check the link below. Other than that, what's been going on with my hair, you may ask? So I'm officially at 10 months. And I have a couple pros and cons, and I'm gonna be as real with you as possible because that's just what life should really be about, being as real and truthful as you possibly can without hurting people. But it's about me, so I'm fine. Let's get to it. Cons. Yes, we're starting with the bad so we can end with the good. Con number 1, I still have to retighten my hair. I mean, obviously that was going to be a thing, and I'm not going to do freeform, so I knew that was a thing. It's just, I'm super uber lazy, so I'm dealing with it every day. I'm getting there. So con number 1, having to retighten my hair. Con number 2, I do still have sections of my hair that look like literally just braids, and they've been braids for 10 months. It is what it is. I know my hair has different textures, curl patterns throughout my head. I know the back is a lot looser, the top is a lot tighter, so that definitely has a lot to do with it because it is the top that normally still looks like braids. And I think it also has to do with the friction. I mean, the back of my head does a lot more friction laying on my pillow, even with a scarf on. It does a lot more if I'm sitting back on a couch, sitting on my chair, sitting in my car, driving. The back deals with a lot more friction than the top of my head, so I think that also has a lot to do with it as well. So con number 2 would have to be that I still see some braids in there, but it's what I signed up for. It's a little annoying, but it's not terrible. I can live with it. Con number 3, maybe you guys can share some insight on this. I find that my roots feel really tight or painful or sore, even like weeks or months after retightening my hair. So it's not because I freshly retightened it. Is it because they're starting to lock up with each other and I should retighten it sooner? Is it just because that's the whole process of locks forming? It's not to say that I feel like it's so painful like I want to cry, but sometimes maybe if I try to put in a ponytail, or even if it's just sitting as is and I just like flick my hair around, it kind of feels tighter on the roots. So that would probably be con number 3. Maybe you guys can share some info. Please share below as to what that's all about. But it doesn't happen all the time, just occasionally. I think that's about it. I mean, my hair has shrunken a bit, as we all know is going to happen. I mean, once your hair starts locking and joining together, it tends to shrink, but I still like the length. It's not too short, so for me, I'm okay with it. So I'm not going to put that as a con. It just is what it is. Now let's get into the pros. I'm still obsessed with locks, and I'm forming locks, so I'm super happy about that. Styling is so easy. Ponytail, no ponytail, shake and go, pretty much. Obsessed. I don't have to detangle. I think that's the biggest pro of all time. I mean, yes, as I said, my roots tend to join together a little bit because they love each other so much. So they tend to need to be a little pulled a little bit with some moisture, of course. But the detangling process is pretty much a 0 compared to spending 1 hour to maybe an hour and a half just detangling my hair every week, unless it was in braids or extensions or something like that. So huge pro, huge, ginormous. It should possibly take up the spot of two pros. The no detangling should technically be like 2 pros. Yeah, that's what it is. Not having to detangle is like 2 pros. Yeah, we're going with that. Cool. So, still happy about my hair, still love it. Very excited about the fact that I started this process. I'm excited for it to be a year soon. It's actually gone by so fast. And I know people say it goes by fast, but like, no, it actually went by pretty fast. Don't get me wrong, have moments of, I wonder what my hair looks like if it's loose, or maybe I should take them out, or maybe I should just like do a TWA and start from scratch. And then I realized, because I know me so well and I tend to get bored really quickly, remember, I kept these pieces loose. So my two areas here above my sideburns are loose. And when I have to detangle this hair, don't get me wrong, it's a little dry right now, but when I'm washing my hair and I have to detangle it, and it takes me about a minute per side, okay, maybe that's exaggerating, the point is it takes me a little longer than it should, I realize, yeah, no, I don't miss my loose hair. And when I have moments of wanting, you know, to have my loose hair, even though I have the sides out and all that kind of fun stuff, I head on social media, check out the girls with the fros and the twist outs and the braid outs, and I'm just like, I appreciate you, because without you, I may have chopped off my hair by now. So shout out to them ladies who are always posting their hair on social media. I appreciate you tons. But yeah, I mean, it's been 10 months and it's almost a year and I'm excited. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens with these braid locks, how it goes. Will I ever have all locks? Will there just be one that's always a braid? Should I cut it off and then restart from that 1 or 2 sections that, you know, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. As you probably noticed, my ends are not really curly anymore. I tend to have moments of like rubbing my hairs between my fingers when I'm bored or just sitting on the couch or watching TV or something like that. So the idea of having the curls at the end are kind of gone. The areas that do have curls at the end though are the areas that still have braids. So that's some kind of correlation of some sort. But yeah, stay tuned. I will see you guys later. Bye.